I don't know what about Wednesdays, but today I woke up and I decided, you know what? Let's get emotional and vulnerable at 9 in the morning, you know? I don't know. I haven't done a morning recording in so long, you guys. That was like the only time that I used to record. And now I'm trying to do them in the evening so that I'm like more alert and awake and energetic. And I'm a morning person, but it's something about recording in the morning. It's a little bit different. Like I'm a morning person where like pump me with some pre-workout, put me in the gym, and I'm like the Energizer Bunny baby. But like put me in front of a screen when I'm trying to be like super moving around in the mornings and I just feel completely thrown off. But I really wanted to get this done because I don't know if you guys noticed, but I have definitely been flying through this one. I know it hasn't felt like that because I'm getting these videos out to you guys so much later than when I'm recording them. So for starters, like, thank you guys for not only being here, but your patience. I know that it's definitely throwing it off by pushing out 2 different videos at the same time between this and The Last of Us. And that was a choice that I made and I don't regret it, but I know that it is pushing back the releases on these videos for y'all. And so I'm going to try in the future to just finish out one game before doing like the toggling between both of them. So I do apologize on that because I really am loving this, especially with season 4. Look, hear me out. I will get you guys season 4 in one lump sum. Well, not like one lump sum, but like with nothing in between. It will be one after the other. You won't have to be like, oh, she uploaded. Is it Last of Us or is it Walking Dead? No, but I'm definitely going to do season 4 justice. Not that I didn't do this season justice by splitting it up, but I know it's like the cliffhangers are already bad for me because I have to wait to record the next episode, and then it plagues my sleep. But I know that you guys are waiting way longer than I am to even see the result. So again, thank you guys for your patience. And yeah, I just need that previously on The Walking Dead because it is morning and I'm a little foggy in the mornings. I've only taken like one sip out of my Noko, so I definitely need to get a little bit more like into the story and reminded of where we left off. I know I made a lot of unpopular choices last episode. I can remember that. I do remember everything, but I'm just gonna let the game do that previously on The Walking Dead. So with that, I hope you guys enjoy the season finale of season 3 of The Walking Dead. And all right. Episode 5, From the Gallows. Javi and the others are faced with great sacrifices to salvage what remains. Also, we are definitely looking out for AJ. I know that that's a huge piece that we still haven't put together.
On The Walking Dead.
Bam, bam.
Whatever this thing is between us, I want to give it a chance.
Yes.
And I know the fact that David is back in our lives now makes this whole thing a little more complicated.
Just like a little bit.
Do you feel the same way?
I'm sorry, Kate.
Oh, God.
I just can't see it between us.
I also know if we asked her to come with us, she wouldn't have even came with us, so I'm not worried about not choosing that option.
I had a very interesting conversation with your friend, Eleanor.
I wish I had shot her, though. I do.
Isn't that right, Eleanor?
That's right.
The betrayal from her, too?
You put me in a no-win situation here. Both of them deserve to die for their crimes. However, Javi, I'll let you spare one of them. Just one.
Tripp
I
has
hate
to
this
live.
scene.
Shoot him.
Wait! I said Tripp should
Oh, sorry. Hold on.
live!
I didn't think the recap was going to show it again.
How
I
about
didn't
you
need to.
take David and the rest of your people and just get the hell out.
We're leaving.
I didn't need the.
All of us. Right now.
And then David went rogue. Are we surprised? If he cost Gabe his life.
It's Kate. She's coming for us.
Oh, shit.
You know what I just thought about, though?
Oh, God.
I just thought that they're just showing all the deaths again. I just thought about, I don't think any of them make it to the 5th season. I haven't seen any spoilers about the 5th season, but I just have this feeling that this is like a one-off story. And what if none of these characters make it and all of them are gonna die at the end? That's just where my head's at. I feel like this could get really dark
While we're
fast.
still breathing, Javi.
I'm letting the bones speak to me.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh.
I think I can hear them. They're saying, "You're gonna lose, come mierda, so play already."
I must have inherited patience from Ma.
That's cool. We get to
come
actually
on,
see
man.
their dad.
Calm down, David.
All right,
No one
select a
is ever in a
domino.
rush to lose.
I have a feeling that they're gonna
My beer's
either,
getting warm.
yeah,
Drink faster.
either one of them is going to have something. So I'm gonna go with, okay, I want to go with odd numbers and odd numbers. Oh no!
Victoria. Carajo. I
See,
was so close.
he had a 1 and a
You're
2.
now my least favorite son, Javier.
Hey, he's the one who beat you.
Fine. It's a tie. I hate you both equally.
Kicked out of baseball. Can't play dominoes. What exactly are you good at again, Javi?
Damn.
At least I can actually play baseball. Slugger.
That's enough, both of you.
I don't feel bad about
It's
kicking
not
his
Javi's
butt
fault.
last
He's a disgrace to
episode.
the game of dominoes.
I won. That's $10 you owe me. Both of you. I know you're broke, Javi. You should sit out the next game since we all know I'm gonna win. No shame in surrender. We'd all understand.
Good game, bro. You got lucky.
Don't kid yourself. You got lucky.
Fuck luck. That was skill. Pay up, little brother. If you can.
I'll cover for Javier.
Oh, is it
Aw.
your turn to do that now? I lost track. Poor, helpless Javi.
I
Get
feel
my
like they're
wallet,
showing
Neo.
this scene for a reason,
Keep an eye
though.
on him. You don't want him snatching an extra 20 for gas money.
Like they
It's on
want
the
you to not
counter.
like
Yeah.
David.
Sure, Pa.
He has a picture.
Pa?
No.
What's this? Hey, man, I was reading that.
Oh no.
What? What's up?
What the fuck is this?
None of your business.
He has cancer.
What? Pa, really?
I'm old. Old people get cancer.
Oh.
You didn't need to know.
That's not for you to decide.
Why didn't you tell us?
Oh my God. Jesus, Pa. I'm so sorry.
Be sorry for your domino skills.
How bad?
It's okay, mijo. Ask me.
How bad is it?
You won't have to worry about paying me back that $10.
Oh.
Jesus fucking Christ, Pa.
Hey, settle, David. Now,
You haven't told Mama.
and neither will either of you. You hear me?
She didn't know
Mouth
that he
shut.
was going to the doctor? You have to tell her.
That's not okay, Pa. You have to tell her.
I mean,
When the time is right, I will.
I don't know if there's
That's
ever
not
really a
good
right
enough.
time.
It's good enough for me.
You're gonna need her help with this, Pa. Driving you to the doctor, getting prescriptions.
Wait, what are your options? Treatment, stuff like that.
Chemo, radiation, all that expensive mierda.
Great. When do you start?
I turned it down.
Turned it down? You don't get to turn it down.
So much money, and for what? Another month. Another game of dominoes to lose? It's not worth it.
If I was still playing ball, I could have paid for it.
I'll pay for it.
It's not happening. Save your money.
Fuck the money. I can afford it.
You can afford it, David. But my pride can't. Let's play another game.
You are a fucking coward. A selfish coward.
David.
Bobby, can you believe this shit?
David.
David, I get it, man. It's not fair, but come on, take it easy.
Sit down,
He's still your father.
both of you. You know, I pray for daughters. Every night your mother was pregnant with both of you.
Anything but his
Please,
son.
God, a daughter. Anything but a son. Anything but another me.
Aw.
Anything but another hot-headed idiot with his heart in the right place. Anything but another foolhardy, handsome gambler. Anything at all.
Please, Papa. Don't give up. Fight. Fight for our name, for our blood, for our family. Please, fight. It's your life, Pa. Live it however you want, or as long as you want.
You're both the same, only thinking about yourselves.
Of course, David would have felt betrayed either way, let's be honest. If it wasn't this fight, it would be another one. I think...
Don't worry, Pa. He'll come around.
You should have supported him.
Wait, what? I'm on your side.
Still, I'm gonna be a name carved in stone before you know it, Javier.
You need to...
That'll be me.
Okay.
Letters on a rock that nobody wants to visit. I know you think you're strong enough to handle that alone. And so does your brother. And you're both wrong. You have to take care of each other.
That,
You two
yeah,
are
I
all
should have
I'll
thought
leave
about that.
behind. Like Gabe and Mariana will be for David. Legacy, Javier. It's all anyone leaves behind. That and their bones.
Oh, man. Okay.
Be brothers.
We have to remember that.
Before it's too late. That's not too much to ask. One last favor for your old man.
You've got it.
Okay, Pa. I'll try.
As hard as you can.
As hard as I can.
I feel like I've been a
I
pretty
still need
good
to
brother.
pay David.
Pa.
Oye, if you had just won the game, we wouldn't have had this problem.
So you're blaming me for all this?
I'm depending on you, mijo. We both are.
Aw. Yeah, I feel like I've done... I think I've stayed true to his request. I really have had David's interest, even up to not telling his wife that I loved her back. Alright. I'm gonna do this one...
Kate!
Wait, why? It thinks that I was using mouse and keyboard. Crap. You guys just get used to me dodging in real life because it's always gonna happen. Oh, clean. I would have gone for a headshot, but... I think she got hit in the arm. Oh, crap. Ah, Gabe, somebody. Get it. Okay. Good morning. Step on our face. Okay.
Kate!
She's gone.
Kate!
She's not dead.
Gabe!
Oh, she's not dead? I mean, I guess it was foolish of me to assume that, but
Kate!
the car exploded.
David! Over here!
David's here.
Where's Kate? She's not here. She must have gotten out.
If something's happened to her,
She couldn't have
if
gone
you've
that
gotten her-
far.
You better hope she's alive.
How about it? You're welcome.
Oh,
just
I didn't mean
saved
to
your
pick
life.
that.
Is that what you're thinking about? Kate's more important than your ego.
It's fair.
Kate!
She couldn't have gone far.
Kate!
The subway?
Kate! David, wait!
No, she's bit. She's been bit. No. Oh, no, save David. Oh, Kate. That's a worse fate for her. Oh. Was that Conrad?
Don't worry.
What?
I'm sure you had that handled.
What? Okay, her hair did look
Kate, I'm so
different.
glad-
Okay?
She's alive.
Shit, that was too close. This has all gone to hell.
Glad to see you.
You don't know how happy I am to see you.
Same.
This game
Just
plays with your
glad I
heart.
found you in time.
No. I didn't tell her I loved her. I didn't do it.
Are you trying to get yourselves killed?
There's
Gabe.
Gabe and Clem.
Lead the way, Javi.
Clem didn't have a weapon on her? Or maybe she's out of ammo. A swing and a
Hit
hit.
the knee, like this.
Aw, she's teaching him.
Nice.
I got a great teacher.
You guys all right?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm fine.
More swarms.
Look at them. There's so many.
We'll be safer inside. Get in.
Barricade ourselves in. Also, I forget, did Eleanor die? I think Eleanor did die, right? I'm still so upset about that betrayal by her. I thought she was a cooler character than that. I really did. And Tripp didn't deserve it. All right, so the family's back
That should
together.
hold them for now.
Plus Clem.
You put up a good fight out there.
I don't care what you think.
Gabriel, do not take that tone with me.
Oh.
You murdered that man after they let you go. You're a killer, just like they said.
You did that?
You don't understand. It was them or us.
Not true.
I had to do it. They would never let us go. They still would have killed us, sooner or later.
I gotta side with him.
It wasn't pretty, but you're right. Joan was gonna kill you to cover up her own crimes.
That's true.
We couldn't trust her to keep a promise.
Exactly.
His brains splattered all over me.
You are my son.
Gabe cries about literally everything.
I'm doing what any parent would do to keep you safe. You do not get to judge my actions. Do you hear me? Hey, you do not walk away from me. When someone speaks to you, you stand up and answer them, even if you don't want to.
He's not a child.
David, that's enough. He's not a little boy. He doesn't need that from you.
What he needs is to learn to keep his opinions to himself until he understands what the hell he's talking about. I'm trying to protect you, Gabe. I lost you once. I won't let it happen
His
again.
eyes look so,
Okay.
like hazy.
We made it through alive. Let's just be glad about that.
We need to check the other entrances. Make sure we're safe.
Maybe it's like the angle that he's at.
Want to help me out?
Javi?
Gabriel.
I can help you.
I'll help you, Gabe. Let's go.
No. We don't need you.
I'll help too.
Okay.
I love how Clem's stepping up and helping him. Like, she's becoming his mentor. While she's
Hey.
becoming his crush.
Clem's with them. It's fine.
It's not that. It's. Let's just.
She's still mad at me.
I'm all over the place. I need to focus on something. Anything. Just need to focus. On whatever.
Okay.
Let's just go upstairs. The further we are from these doors, the happier I'll be.
I was
just
lost
wanna
in
get
thought.
as much distance between us and the muertos as I can.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Let's go.
We gotta find another way out. They have to have more vehicles in this town. There's gotta be a reason that they put us together.
This is a fucking nightmare.
Oh.
Mommy, it's them.
I'm glad Mariana didn't live to see this. To see what her father's become. To see what I've done. She'd be just like that little boy.
Yeah.
Scared that the monsters are coming after her next. She would never trust us again. And I wouldn't blame her.
Leave the past behind.
We'll get through this. Together. We have for years, right?
But what about these people, Javi? They're not as lucky as we are.
I know it wasn't intentional, but I always see the R on his shirt and I just think Richmond. Like it was like a...
I did this to them. But that hole is there because of me. This is all my fault.
I'm just as responsible for it as you are.
You weren't
This isn't the
behind
time to
wheel,
blame
Javi.
ourselves.
It's different. I can't leave until I make this right. All of this. Let's fix this
It's fair.
as best we can.
Let's make things right.
All right, Kate. Let's make things right.
I don't know if it's actually possible, but I feel a lot better knowing you're there too.
David's not gonna want to. Episode 5. I thought she was dead. This is just like when I was playing Uncharted 4 recently. That game plays with your heart. You.
Tripp was my best friend, Javi. He died because of you.
Oh,
He didn't deserve this.
Oh, you got Tripp killed. I'm going full on. Nope.
You have no one to blame but yourself. Your actions
Get her.
betrayed Tripp. And to think of how much he cared about you.
I never thought it would be like this. You have to believe that. God, what do I tell Conrad? The woman he loved. His friend. His home.
Yeah.
All gone in
Could have still had his friend.
days.
Just saying.
What's done is done. I don't have to like it. But I can't change it.
I love how easily she backed down from that.
You've got a
Oh,
lot
never
of
mind, never
nerve
mind, never
showing up
mind.
here. After the bullshit you pulled. You're unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable.
How dare you?
Oh, I've got a lot of nerve.
This is the
Everything
one
that
time I'm
happened
flying off the
is
handle.
Because of you. This is all your fault.
I told you I didn't want to leave. You didn't listen. Joan did.
Why did you tell Joan what we were doing?
I was triaging a bad situation. Their doctor is barely functioning. And before you guys fucked it all up, their walls worked. It's not only about me. I can actually save lives here. Not just stitch them up and hope for the best. These people will die without me, Javi.
It's both. I know it is. I know.
Well, fucked us over.
I know.
But
She
she's
was trying to do the
help
right
them.
thing.
She's
Yeah.
trying to make something right.
I just needed to like
That's worth forgiving, right?
get it out a little bit.
She's trying. That counts.
She's got to earn it. Yeah, I know, like, just real quick, I definitely don't normally do those kind of rash or like harsh reactions, but I did want to like really point out with her that she was the one that put us up there and told Joan about the situation. That being said, in her choice to stay in New Richmond, I knew it was both of her choices were like selfish and selfless at the same time because she wanted to stay to help more people. So I can't fault her for that.
Eleanor's one of us.
But I had to give her a little bit of crap.
Maybe she
like a little.
forgot it. But I haven't.
Thank you, Javi.
We should try to help. Not everyone here is guilty.
It's true.
Fern, is that you, darling?
I'm here.
That's the guy we saved, isn't it?
Vernon Rufus. What's wrong with him?
Bitten. He's slipping in and out of delirium.
We have to find Ida.
Oh
we have to
no.
find our daughter.
We saved his life once.
I know, hon.
I know that guy. We had a situation. He's lucky I didn't shoot him.
Looks
Oh,
like his luck just ran out.
Let them have a minute. It's the least we can do.
They have a daughter.
Y'all get
out
over
there?
here. You gotta cut his arm off.
It's too far along. I'm sorry.
Bullshit. It can work. I've seen it.
Do you want his last moments alive to be more painful than they need to be?
I just want to try. I can't lose everyone. Please. I'm begging you.
That's the first person, you need
No
a doctor.
way. I'm not a doctor. They're the only ones who should do that.
Yeah.
I already said no.
He's gonna fucking die.
She's the first person that her voice and her character just, they don't line up.
Fern,
It's not that it doesn't go together,
you
it
need
just
to put him down when he turns.
feels too off.
That's an order.
I want to help you.
Okay. Well,
What the?
We're all fucking dead because of you!
Hey, easy.
You blew a hole in our wall! Got my little girl killed! Got my whole fucking family killed! Richmond was fine until your stupid
Easy,
ass
Fern.
showed up. We're dead fucking meat, David. Might as well take out this asshole while I can.
Fern.
Shut up!
I'm so sorry.
I didn't mean for this to happen. I'm so sorry about your daughter.
You can apologize to her face in just a second.
Stand down. That's an order.
Kate, no.
Fern, this is all because of me. I caused the explosion. I killed your daughter. Please, forgive me. It's my fault.
No.
Please.
This won't bring your daughter back.
If Kate dies like this.
Oh!
Holy shit!
Oh!
My God!
Oh!
David.
Oh!
My God! Dad!
You're welcome, Javi.
That dead guy!
I mean, I would keep the weapon, but
What
still.
are you doing?
This isn't right!
David! Oh my god.
This is unacceptable.
She wasn't gonna shoot.
Believe me, she was. Because I would have.
And she's just like you? Well, she still is gonna shoot. No, no.
No!
No.
David! Gabe! I'm sorry, that was an accident.
You were going to kill her!
She was going for her gun!
Look at her!
Gabe,
She can't even stand up! What the hell is wrong with you?
He was just being safe, Gabe.
That
Yes.
doesn't mean she has to die! That isn't the answer for everything!
Gabe. I'm sorry. I didn't
She
mean
still
to do
could
that
reach
to
for the
you.
gun.
You know that?
Everybody's scared of David.
Why the hell are you all looking at me that way?
They're scared, David.
Of what? I'm protecting them.
Why are you pointing a gun at us?
So I'm all alone.
I just don't like that we had that chapter at the beginning because I feel indebted to my father and I
Fine,
need
then.
to have
You
his
people are
back.
on your own.
Such an asshole.
He's almost like the
I've
extreme.
seen that look in his eyes before. You should go after him.
Yeah. That's such a hard situation, right? Like, it's not as black and white as it appears. Oh, everything with David is confusing and complicated because I keep thinking back to what his father said, where it's like what was it? Hot-headed, but with like a pure, or not pure, but like with a good intentioned heart. Like, I think at the core, he really thinks he's protecting them or doing what's right, but it's the delivery.
David? What are you doing?
Just jump already. Don't do anything
That's
rash.
a long way down. You'll fall fast.
He does
but you'll
not
fall
go
all
out
the
like
same.
this.
Come over here. Or are you afraid of me too?
Oh,
I know
he's
the rest of them are. Right?
takes a lot to scare me.
Even if they are, I'm not. I've dealt with scarier than you, brother.
There's no if, Javi. They are. My wife, Javi. My son. They look at me differently.
Maybe you're seeing them differently.
I want to show you something. Stand with me.
Could be possible. Stan. I don't know about this, but holy cow.
Why the hell are you smiling?
See that sewer line over there? Perfect placement for a trench. That hill about 100 paces west of it. Sniper's wildest dream come true. I'm a soldier, Javi. I see this landscape like a painter sees a blank canvas. Like how you used to see a baseball diamond.
Huh.
I'm a soldier. This makes sense to me. I was made for this. I thrive in this.
Baseball was a lifetime ago. I miss it so fucking much.
When I wasn't deployed, I'd miss being out in the field. Now that's all I am. Every day. A soldier isn't a husband. Or a father. A soldier is a soldier. Nothing else.
That's not true.
Nothing. Nothing at all.
You're my brother. He's so misguided.
Call yourself whatever you want. I still see you as my brother.
That is kind of you to say, Javi. I wish I had your heart sometimes. I want to change, Javi. I always have.
Really? All you ever tried to do was get me to change.
How
Only
the
because I couldn't bring
turntables.
myself to do it first. It's the one war I could never win. And I'm wondering why. Is it because I don't know how? Or because it's impossible to change who you really are?
Maybe at the core. You don't need to.
There's a way. There always is. No matter how lost you are. You just have to keep looking until you find it.
Looks pretty messy.
For now.
Maybe you're right.
Maybe.
Just gotta live long enough to find out.
Just like with anything else. I did what you asked.
You did. Thanks for that.
So now will you step back?
Sure.
I found them!
I'm
They're up here!
kind of speechless by just
Be
the
careful,
depth of the
Javi. I ran
commentary.
into...
Or the dialogue, sorry. It's just,
She was still
The
outside when
writers
we
are
checked
really
on the
good.
entrances.
There are muertos everywhere. We got her inside just in time. Seriously, I've never seen so many muertos.
she's lucky
It's
to be
awful
okay.
out there.
That's more than I did.
I'm glad you're okay, Ava.
Oh yeah, she's mad at me for
It's
not
great
picking
to
her.
see you.
Although,
About earlier.
hindsight,
guess I owe
she's
you
probably
an
alive
explanation.
because I did.
About what happened on the stage. With Joan and Tripp.
You don't have to say anything to me. Your actions said plenty. I read you loud and clear. But
Tripp
go
was
ahead
my
and say
friend
whatever you want.
longer. I saw through her
I saw
plan.
through her little scheme. I knew she was gonna shoot Tripp instead.
Oh, that was such a lie.
Just be glad the situation was what it was. And that she didn't make me pick between you and your brother.
I mean, that's fair, but I've known Tripp a little bit longer
There's so
than her.
many.
Just
They're
like she's known
pouring
my
in.
brother longer.
You don't know the half of it. The herd has taken over Richmond. The streets are filled with walkers. With that hole in the wall, this city is fucked.
I feel
We're
like
not safe here. No one is.
you don't think they would have overtaken the city
Jesus Christ.
without it if there's that many
What the fuck
walkers?
have we done?
So what do? I don't want to die up here.
None of us do, Gabe.
Let's protect ourselves. Take out those mortis. We make this right.
Stabilize the city. Figure out how to make it safer for everyone.
I saw construction vehicles when we got the armored truck. We
Yes,
can use those
we
to stop
did.
the muertos, seal the breach, and save Richmond.
That's over by the motor pool at the water tower. We could use the highway overpass to get to the water tower.
This is a lot
on.
to do in one episode.
Let's jump.
Oh. Oh.
Come on. It's an easy jump.
I felt like it can't hold us all. Okay, for some reason I thought it was already angled. Like I think I have PTSD from Uncharted with Nathan where I don't trust any platform I jump on or grab. That's what's happening right now.
Keep your eyes open, stay aware of your surroundings, all of you. Let's move out. When we found Kate earlier, she walked right past me, like she didn't even know who I was. Right past me, and right towards you.
Because I've been there
Why
for
was
her
that?
the past years.
Just wondering.
Ask yourself.
You really want to know? Then ask her.
She won't even make eye contact with me.
I felt like that wasn't the same thing as what they prompted me to pick. That sounded so different. Not the fanny pack guy!
We need to be careful up here or else the exact same thing will happen to us. Stay sharp and do not fire your guns.
Ah.
We're gonna be fine. That
Maybe...
guy was all alone. We're not.
All right, step up, David. Maybe Jesus is gonna come back with his group and somehow... There's gotta be... Somehow Clem splits up from this group, right? Because... This is why I need to not hear anything about future seasons. But I think we're back to having her as I think she's
Everyone
the main
hold
character
back.
in season 4.
Let Javi and I clear out these walkers.
I love how they give him a baseball bat.
Let's move.
One, because I've always told you guys that I would be melee. Probably a terrible idea for me, but that frying pan. Oh yeah, the baseball bat feels like a really good choice.
When I was little, Dad used to ask me what I wanted to be when I was a man.
I mean, say him.
And I pointed him. He always liked that. I thought he was such a great guy. It would always make him smile. Every time.
David may not be perfect, but he's not the worst role model in the world.
Maybe.
It's funny how you hold your parents on this pedestal when you're younger and you grow up and you realize they're just like you.
Never be like
you're just like them, but
he told me that all the time. Don't be a man who relies on other people to solve your problems. Because then you're not a man at all. I used to think he was right. Not anymore though, Javi. I can only hope I grow up to be like you. So, here's hoping.
Oh, thanks, buddy. It means a lot.
I'm sorry I never really said it before.
What?
I should have.
Really, thanks a million.
You're welcome, a million. You took such good care of me. Now we need to take care of Dad. He's the one that needs our help.
Okay, I'm not sure about the writing on that one. That that felt so ingenuine.
We're gonna have to go around the side.
There's barely any room.
They're not moving too quickly.
Well, no time to waste. Come on.
You know, I didn't think there was much that could scare me anymore. And yet, here we are. Just goes to show you.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Life is full of surprises.
Here to fear is useful. I panicked.
This isn't that bad. I believe in you guys. You can do this.
Can I do this? Oh.
Grab my hand!
Oh. Nice. To be completely honest, I'm surprised she saved us there.
You've got to be more careful.
No! No!
Holy shit!
Oh my god!
Ava!
Fuck! God damn it, no!
Oh my... That is
Sorry, miss.
such a shitty way for
I know
her to
she
go
was
out.
important to you.
I would have died a long time ago without her. Thank you, Ava.
What? This is so... That was such a stupid way to go out for her. She totally deserved more than that. What are with the deaths in this season? Kenny's death? Well, that was last. No, that was this season, yeah. Kenny's death? Ava did not, unless she's still alive, but I don't. I love how she went from dying to instantly you choose to say she died a hero.
I know Gabe doesn't see it, but David really is trying to look out for him.
Clem?
He's not doing the best job, but no one gives you a rule book to raise a kid.
And they sure as shit don't.
There's just One thing I don't get, though. Did David really think he was helping AJ by letting him go?
Also, I'm
Why
surprised she
did he stop
hasn't
guarding him?
asked him yet further. Maybe ask him.
Maybe you should ask him that.
Yeah.
It might be that he just didn't care. Not everyone's like you, Clem. Not everyone wants to take care of a baby.
I guess not, but after
It's
you
true.
put in all that work, so much of your heart.
AJ was a brat. He lived with me after we kicked you out, Clem. I'd already raised 2 kids. Thought it'd be a piece of cake. Not with that tyrant.
Is that why you gave him away?
We had a bad winter. Destroyed every crop we had. I couldn't leave Richmond. And AJ couldn't stay in Richmond. I gave AJ to Lingard and told him to do whatever he had to save his life.
Okay.
I miss that brat.
I knew it. Like, the way that he said it, he didn't say it with, like, animosity. He said it with,
Never
like,
asked
a...
Lingard about it again.
almost like an endearing.
Though I've wanted to. Often.
Well, sounds like it was your only option. You did the right thing.
I hope so. I think about it. Every
So
day.
Lingard's the only one who knew.
Remember, far as I knew, I'd already lost 2 children.
I thought he
Wasn't any
knew.
easier with number 3.
It's never easy.
I'm gonna keep you alive. Keep all of us alive. And hope that that's enough. Enough for atonement.
He was a brat, huh? A goofy little brat.
The goofy
You were
ball.
trying to take care of him. Sometimes that's not so easy. Reminds me of someone who did the same thing for me. You did the right thing.
I think, I know, I hate to break this up real quick, and I know I can talk about it at the end. Time out. I feel like the characters in this one are a little bit more, I don't know, I think it's been a present theme amongst all of the Walking Deads, but people are so fickle. And hear me out. She was getting ready to genuinely help somebody, like, assist suicide of Dr. Lingard to find out AJ. Like, she was willing to kill somebody for it. Like, she was so adamant on finding out where he was. And I know that she can't extract that information from David because he clearly doesn't know. But I don't know if I get she maybe found, like, solace in, like, him talking about him and describing it more. But I just feel like people in this series are just flip-flopping so much. And I know there's a lot going on and it's a crazy situation, but it feels very, very fickle. Like, the way that an extremely mature response, no doubt, and I don't expect anything less from Clem, but I feel like when it comes to AJ, that's always been her,
Holy shit.
snapping
Chopped her right
point.
in half.
That's brutal. Maybe I'm not, like, giving them enough credit because I know, look, I have my fair share. I feel like 6 different people sometimes with, like, my thoughts, and I go back and forth all the time, but I mean, that just felt kind of forced to me.
The hell happened here?
Although I always expect Clem to be, you know, incredible. Like, she is wise beyond her years. There's somebody, oh, gee.
Oh, there's the other half.
Rightio. There's something down here.
No way we're jumping across that.
Okay, I know I can grab that, but let's peep
There's
over
the
there.
water tower. Not too far away.
All right. Appears it's just this. I'm not sure I trust the integrity of this holding up, but it's about all we can do. You couldn't pay me.
You're not thinking...
It's that or go back.
We should go lightest to heaviest. That way it won't break on the first swing.
I'll go first, Clem.
Wait, he's lighter than Clem?
Get a long run up, but not too long. If you take too many quick steps, you'll propel yourself upward instead of out.
David, he's got this.
She's right. I do.
I wouldn't have known that, and I'm not a kid. I mean, I would have gone slow, but I feel like this would be a great time to talk technique. How is it? I don't know the grip on that. That's not an easy grip.
Come on, Clem. Your turn.
Okay, I also thought they were going to... I definitely would want to know technique, because I'm not trying to die.
I do not trust this thing. Not at all. It's one thing for the kids to swing across, but us?
You've handled worse.
You've got this.
You've
I've seen
literally
you
been
do
in an
things that are way
explosion.
scarier.
Okay. I can do it.
Also, what if you didn't push off enough and then you were just hanging in the middle?
All right, David, you're up.
You're the little brother. You should go first. Oh, you're definitely lighter.
Age before beauty. Or are you calling little? Age before beauty.
Oh, come on, you know the drill. Age before beauty.
Fucker.
Oh. He's holding on to that.
Javi, hang on!
The walker too. The walker. Shimmy up, shimmy up, shimmy up. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Come on, Javi, come on, Javi.
Come on!
Nice. I don't think I could think that quick in that situation. Helicopters. Just like we planned.
Good work, everyone. Just like we rehearsed.
I don't know. I think we can do better. Head back over. Let's try that again.
Enough. Come on.
David just needs to make a joke every once in a while, you
Almost
know?
there.
Just gotta joke a little. Loosen up. Probably could use like a good candy bar. Definitely a Snickers. He's in need of it. How do we make it up here without all of them? Oh, we climbed on top.
From a safe distance.
We need to get down there. We're not getting anywhere without one of those vehicles.
It's not like we can just ask all those walkers to move out of the way.
How about we make some noise and distract them?
Yeah. Clem should know that too.
That's a great idea, Gabe.
When'd you get so smart, Gabe? You really aren't the same kid I remember.
In the
I'm
years.
impressed. Really.
Hey, don't give him too big of a head. He's still got some learning to do.
Don't listen to him, Gabe. You're doing just fine.
We still gotta get to the generator somehow.
Cut a walker open and cover yourself with its guts. Then you can slip right through them.
There we go. There's no Walking Dead game without smearing Walker's guts on you.
That works? You can do that. Huh. Learn something new every day.
Clem's like, here we go again, just another season.
You know, you do kinda owe me one. You let Conrad use me as trade. That wasn't very polite.
If it makes us even.
Look, it smells really bad. Like, way worse than you think.
Oh. It was my, my son, but like it was Gabe or her. Let's not forget how that trade was going down.
Ugh, you'll do.
was such a loud whistle. Kick him in the knee. And then got him. I keep looking in this season to see if we recognize anybody or any walkers that used to be people in the earlier episodes. Oh.
Holy fucking... Oh, God. Oh.
Not his favorite
I'm gonna be
baseball shirt.
Oh, this sucks, this sucks, this sucks, this sucks. Do you just literally eat shit all day long? Is that why you smell so bad?
I love how the other ones are just idle.
That'll be enough.
Ugh. Just needs to move slower though. I feel like you have to move like one of them. Reach the generator without alerting Muertos. Going this way. Kate can't watch. Maybe throw in a couple growls in there to really, you know, sell the whole deal. And also when you smear it on yourself, do they just see you as another one of themselves or... Oh crap. I told you. Ah yes, the common tongue. Oh, it's missing his entire jaw. Before this one sees me. Alright, here goes nothing. Here's to hoping it works. That's such a nice tool chest. I'm constantly looking for the home stone. Ugh.
You did it, Javi.
Barely.
Now that we're here, we gotta find something to seal the breach with. All we need is the right vehicle. Oh, that's not gonna do the job, man.
Yes, it is.
What are you doing?
The right thing. I'm leaving. We're all leaving.
No, David.
What?
We didn't talk about
And
this.
going where? You saw it yourself. We're surrounded by the herd.
I'm taking my family out of here. You helped keep them safe, Clem. You're coming too. Let's go. Everyone. We can't wait around.
This is bullshit, David.
That wasn't the plan.
Absolutely not. Everyone in Richmond will
I should have
die
sided
without
with
us.
him,
They
but
don't matter, Javi. Don't you get that?
This all started the day we knocked on Richmond's door. We brought this on these people.
and
all
he
of
used
us.
to care about New
We
Richmond. He
can't
should care
abandon them.
more.
Not after what we've done.
We're going home, Kate. Back to the last place we were a family. We're starting over. We're all together again.
No.
Finally.
We can't
It's
just
time.
go back.
All of us. A new day, a new life.
What about here?
But what about here, man? Make Richmond our new home.
Richmond is gone, Javi. I'm not gonna let the people I love die trying to save a dead dream.
It didn't have to be dead.
I'll go with you, Dad.
Gabe!
He's my father, Clem. I'm sorry, but you really wouldn't understand.
Think this over, buddy.
Oh.
Gabe? Is this what you really want?
I know it's scary out there, but I have to.
I've
You
had
don't
2
have to
father
be afraid,
figures,
Gabe.
and they were twice the man
I
that David
won't
is.
let what happened to Mariana happen to you. You have my word. I will protect you the right way.
We always hoped you would come back. I wish you'd gotten to know her.
Going neutral.
Her smile, man. It was like sunshine.
I'm not
She would
missing
want
another
us to
minute with
save
my
these
family now.
people.
This is what I want.
I understand, Gabe.
Kate wants
I'm
to stay
still
with
going
me.
back.
Yep.
I won't be able to live with myself if I don't try to help the people in Richmond.
You won't be able to live at all if you do that. Richmond is compromised. It doesn't matter if there were 5 of us trying to save it or 500. We'd all die.
It's pretty.
I know a losing battle when I see one. We're moving out. Everybody get in.
We're
That's an
moving
order.
out.
How fucking dare you? What will it take, David? What will it take to show you that you do not get to do that? We are not your soldiers. Run away home. Be a deserter. I am done with you.
Oh no.
I can't believe I ever loved you.
No, not the right things to say in this
I can't believe
moment.
I ever loved either of you.
Javi, what the hell is she talking
I didn't
about?
do it. I didn't say I loved her.
Javi.
We thought you died. I never touched her.
Don't worry, David. Javi made it pretty clear.
I avoided the
There
question.
isn't anything between us.
How much of a fucking idiot do you think I am, Javi?
Oh
I should
my.
have known. I should have
I
known the
didn't.
night Pa died. The night you weren't there.
Blood is worthless to you, just like he was to you, just like I am to you. Well, it's time for you to finally learn what blood really means.
David!
Dad!
What do you have to say for yourself?
Brother.
David! Stop it!
I love you.
No. No, you don't get to say that!
I'm not gonna fight him back no matter what.
Jesus Christ, stop!
If he wants to finish the job, he can do it and live with those consequences.
How fucking dare you?
That's enough! Stop it!
David, stop!
Oh my god!
I love you.
No! Stop saying that!
Cain and Abel.
Dad, no!
Gabe!
Oh my god!
You're not taking my family from me!
I'm not trying to. You're taking your own
Fucking
family.
Stop!
Stop!
I love you, brother.
No!
I kept my promise to my father. 9 in the morning cry.
Holy shit!
Yeah. You know Javi has plot armor. You know they weren't going to kill him there.
Javi!
Don't do this.
David!
Don't do that.
What the hell is he doing?
Come on, come on. There were keys in it too?
David took him.
We can't wait any longer.
We have to
go
help.
help Richmond. I'm getting on that bulldozer.
But Gabe!
Gabe wanted to go. He did. We all heard it.
You're right.
I'm going to save Richmond. Someone has to.
Let's split up,
Let's
Javi.
go,
I'll go after
Kate!
Gabe on that motorcycle if you don't. Otherwise, I'll go with Kate on the bulldozer.
Are you sure you'll be okay without me?
You're up. I have to
Take care of
decide.
myself.
We're out of time.
We'll help the person you don't choose.
Sorry. I've been here before, more than once. It's not gonna end well for everyone. You have to decide.
Oh, help Gabe
It's hard
save
to be caught in
Richmond.
the middle. I know that. Don't worry about me, Javi. I'll be okay. We're running out of time.
I want to save
Javi,
Richmond, but
come
Clem's
on.
going with her, and I trust Clem. I trust
Listen to
Clem.
your heart, Javi.
I'm not doing
You're
this
gonna
because
have
I
to
don't
pick the
love
person
her.
you care about most.
There's 2 and 1. There's 2 versus 1, but Kate and all of Richmond, and Clem's going with Kate. Clem will save Richmond and Kate. I didn't come this far to stick loyal to David, and I know that's such an unpopular opinion, but Gabe is with him, and Gabe is like a son to us.
Someone has to go after Gabe. I guess I'm that someone.
Okay, then I'll go help Kate.
It's a smart idea. Kate and I will watch out for each other.
You're gonna have to.
I know we're gonna lose Kate.
I want you to be safe out there, Javi.
No problem. You mind returning the favor?
Sure. Thanks for asking.
I wish we could tell her we do love her, like, one time. Also, the guns! Let's take the guns! Hello! Did we not see the assault rifles over there? I did want to protect the people of Richmond, but I also just... Gabe and David are my family. And Kate is technically, and it's not because she's just his wife, like she's so much more than that to us. But I trust Clem and I trust her to save this.
That's gotta be David's work.
Oh yeah.
Leaving the trailer roadkill, brother. Should lead me right to you.
This is pretty cool too. I think part of it was definitely prompted by the fact that I wanted to be on the motorcycle. Are you kidding me? Oh. Jeez. A swing and a miss. This just made for a much more epic ending to this season, getting to ride in on a motorcycle. I wonder how far they went. And did it even have gas? Oh no.
They're everywhere! Don't let them get you!
Are they? They're still inside.
Hang on, Gabe!
Let's go, let's go! The headshots for days! This is incredible. Like, this season, they've definitely made this... I want to say they made the walkers easier to kill in this season, because I feel like the people are either just more skillful, or it just feels so different than the previous seasons. The other ones, I felt like there'd be 5 zombies and everybody would die, you know? This one, everybody's taking out hordes. Well, small hordes. Oh, again. Definitely gonna have some TBI after this.
Hang on, Gabe!
We gotta go swinging. Oh, that's so cool. I know I shouldn't be smiling while I'm whacking walkers, but...
That's right! You focus on me! Oh, come on! Come on! That's it, that's it!
Get him. The 2 for 1? The way that they did this scene is insane. You still got it. You're almost done.
Bobby, is that you? Help! Get the fuck off me! Hold on,
No. David. David got bit.
Gabe! Get away from him, you bastard!
Did David get bit?
I'm here, Gabe.
They got
I got
David.
you.
My dad.
No.
David! I couldn't fight them all, Javi. Oh, no, no, no!
No.
I'm sorry. Gabe, look away! Okay, come on, man. Okay. I got you, David.
No. I tried to keep him alive. I tried to do right.
Did they get you?
I'm fine. It hurts. I tried to stop him, Javi. That's why we crashed.
Oh.
I'll go talk to him.
Unless you want to.
No. Can you? Please?
Of course.
He's ashamed.
Keep an eye out for the muertos.
No. I know David is an unpopular character, but I also just feel like he's so pained. Like, he just has been through a lot, and
You
he
know what Pa told me
feels the weight of the world on his
the day
shoulders.
Gabe was born? What's that? It takes everything to raise a child, mijo. And I don't mean money, or time, or patience. I mean everything. When you give everything, it's hard to know what to do when you lose everything. It's...
Don't pretend to be.
It's not easy. I know you were doing what you thought best, David. It's never an easy thing. Gabe, take care of him, Javi. You have to take care of each other.
You sound like
Please.
Bob.
Please, Javi. Every day, you have my word. My little boy. Te quiero, Gabriel. Te quiero, Mariana. Te quiero, Javier.
What's new? Me crying in this episode. I prepared
I'll
this
do
time.
it. Before he turns.
I knew this time it was gonna be like this.
It's my responsibility. I can do it.
Okay, Gabe. He'd be proud of you.
I hope so.
I know so.
I felt like... Oh, I'll talk about it at the end. Gabe.
We have to head back.
See,
Come
this
on.
was like kind of some kind of somber ending like this that I was expecting for Kenny, and I feel robbed of it. Like, I cried more for David dying than Kenny, but it's always too how they present it, like how they show that like final scene and what they say. The writing when they're dying. Oh.
Well, there's a happy sight.
Let's get inside. We gotta find Kate.
Kate's gonna be dead. I know it's not. I know
Jesus.
it was one or the other.
Man, am I glad to see you. Looking a little bit different, though.
Once I got in contact
Jesus?
with my people, I headed right back.
Wait,
Had to
I didn't
make
even
sure you
recognize
folks were
him.
safe. Can you help us get the gate open?
Oh my! And he's riding it on a horse. Are you kidding me? That is fantastic. I told you guys he was gonna come in and save the
Gotta boost
day.
me up, Gabe.
I knew it. Okay, loving the man bun. Loving the man bun on him. Oh yeah. Dude, I'm so excited. I hope he's one of the main characters in the final season.
I'll
He's
have it
gotta
open in a
be.
second.
It's the high button too. That's like a power play right there.
Just have an open gate button.
All right, the red button. Oh,
Are you trying to attract even more walkers?
sorry.
No.
The green button. That'll do. Oh open a gate. The red
Get
button.
inside and wrangle the walkers together. If we get them in
swear.
one group, we can lead them right out.
Jeez. It's like 12 strong out here. Like, what?
We need to round up these walkers. Kate?
She's
Kate,
dead.
where are you? Towards the gate.
What's going on?
I can't find Kate.
We got separated after we sealed the breach. We were going to open the gate, but
I know it.
so many walkers. I barely made it through.
We have to find her.
Of course.
Kate!
Kate!
Kate! Call out to me!
Kate! Kate!
Kate! Kate!
What's funny too is that you actually keep your promise to your dad before you make this choice, which I think is interesting because it allows you to really choose your final moments and who stays alive. But maybe Kate would have died too.
Kate, please!
Kate!
Oh.
Kate! Where are you?
Kate!
But we saved Gabe, right? Well, Clem would have still came back with Gabe.
Javi. I think she's gone.
I think you choose who you get to say goodbye to, but either way, one of them dies.
Gone.
She's out there.
No! This isn't fucking happening!
Javi.
What happened?
I don't know, buddy. I can't find her. I can't stop looking. Kate, where are you?
Kate! Kate!
Kate, please!
Jesus
Where the
over there
fuck are
rounding
you?
up all the walkers, doing the Lord's work, all pun intended. 3 days later, oh man. Yeah, so you just don't get to say goodbye. I think both David and Kate die no matter what. It's just who do you get to like say I love you to last? Or like really see off. Aw, look at Trip, Kate. May you rest. Peace.
Maybe you should have stayed with her instead of going after me. Maybe she'd be okay.
All the maybes.
Maybe you wouldn't be.
Was such an asshole to her. All the time.
He's definitely gonna
Sorry,
grow
Kate.
up. We're all assholes. She loved you.
Forget all that, buddy. She loved you. Plain and simple.
I loved her too. I don't think I ever told her.
Aww.
I tried to stop him, Javi. That's why we hit the muertos. I thought that if we just went back, that I could save him. I thought I had to. Dad.
You don't deserve that guilt. You took a stand. You tried to do the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
He died because of it, Javi.
Sometimes that's what happens. But that doesn't mean we stop trying.
Mariana. Kate. Dad. I wonder which one of us will be up there next.
That was dark. Jeez. Keeping it real, but Gabe, come on.
It's all that's left of
Where
them.
are you?
Pieces of paper looking back at us, but never seeing us. What the hell are we supposed to do with that?
We're supposed to live and move forward.
With any of this?
Honor them. Yeah.
Tell stories about them. Laugh at the jokes they used to
Keep
tell.
their memories alive.
Keep living. Keep loving. Keep them in our hearts. Can you do that?
Yeah. I can.
I'm surprised Javi stayed alive in this season. I felt like there was going to be a heroic ending for him. Like, I just didn't think he was going to make it through. Although there's still some time left. Unless. It was 3 days later. Yeah, there is still. Conrad! My man.
And yet death was not something you could ignore. It had its weight. It seemed to her she had better not form the practice of ignoring death. If she tried it, death would find a way to answer back. It would take another of her loved ones to remind her to respect it.
What's that you're reading?
Oh, some old book Francine always tried to get me to read. Cowboys and shit like that. Told her it wasn't my style. She would insist, though. And I'd insist right back otherwise.
Francine was right.
Francine must have had good taste. Looks like you're enjoying it.
Just don't tell Francine.
I'm glad he survived. He was like one of those background but really strong characters.
Heading out?
Yes, indeed. We came here to put an end to the raiding. Looks like that's been done. Glad we got it settled. Gotta move on.
We could use you. I like you, Jesus.
I gotta admit, man, you're a fucking badass.
Yeah.
You're a real charmer.
100%.
You know that? Through and through.
So they say. Rad armor,
I know
bro.
what they say. Takes one to know one.
That they do.
God, his voice.
I was worried about you, Javi. About who you are inside. You helped save these people, though. That goes a long way for me. Second chances are in short supply these days. That's what this place can be if you let it. Trust me, though. Life within walls is a hell of a lot different than life on the road. Don't take shortcuts like Joan. You gotta do the right thing. Always. Good days, and especially bad.
If I stay, I'll do it.
Absolutely.
No, I'm just kidding.
The right thing. No matter what.
Good to hear.
I don't really want to stay,
I read people
but...
pretty well. Little gift of mine. You're a capable guy, Javi. Change is in the air here. You can lead that change, and I think you should. For the better. God knows this town could use it.
Oh, crap. There's... I don't know. Maybe it does make a big difference. Somebody does have to... But I don't know. It is a good spot for Gabe and I. I know Clem's not going to stay, but it's a good spot for Gabe and I, and it's our best chance to raise him and train him and give him a good place to grow.
You know what? I'm gonna step up. Lead this place in the right direction.
Yeah.
Then as far as I'm concerned, Richmond's in much better hands than it was.
Hey, Jesus?
Hey, Gabe.
Yeah.
Thanks for, you know, not letting me get killed, and for coming back to help us.
Yeah. Thanks for that, man.
Pay it forward.
Pay it forward.
Be vigilant. Trouble never stays too far away.
That better not be the last of him. She's leaving.
You're alive.
He's alive.
Don't
AJ.
remind me. I'm not gonna say thank you for keeping me alive, but I'm gonna try and find something out there that might make me say thank you.
AJ.
Someday.
So where's AJ? Tell me. Where?
Do it for Clementine. Now's your
Start saving your soul today. Tell us where AJ is.
Yes.
Don't know how much of that soul I got left.
Please.
Please, please, please.
What the hell? He's at McCarroll Ranch. It's not too far from here. That's where we left him, at least.
Definitely
Thank
isn't
you.
where he still is.
Good luck out there, Doctor.
McCarroll Ranch.
So you're out of here too, huh?
Yeah. It's time. I have to find AJ, Javi. I've waited so long. But could you do me one last favor before I leave?
What? Hope. This is actually ending on a really beautiful note. He's trimming her hair.
I used to do this for my niece.
That's nice of you.
She thought I was terrible at it.
Were you?
None of your business.
I'm really gonna miss Gabe. I mean, he's super annoying
Keep
sometimes.
your hair
but
short.
I've gotten used to having him around. At least to have someone to talk to, even if he is a total dork.
I couldn't lose more of my family. Not with Kate. Gone.
Hey, Javi, it's okay. You need him more than I do right now. I have to see AJ, Javi. I have to see that he's okay.
Oh, she
You think
went
he
super
remembers me?
short.
At least a little?
Who
Maybe?
could forget you?
Who could forget you, Clem? No one who knew you, I guarantee it.
Yeah, maybe. Everyone told us he was better off. After everything that's happened, I'm starting to think they're right. I don't know if I was a good mom or not. I can't stop thinking about it.
You probably weren't.
I really wish I could.
It's not about good or not good.
That's crazy if you
kept
said
him
that.
alive. You did your job.
Until
Yeah.
someone else had to do it for me.
Not by her choice, though. You know? Like, it
He
wasn't
told
by
me
her
he
choice.
used to play baseball.
I did. I loved it.
He told me you fucked it all up, too.
To be fair.
Yep. Sure did.
Well, you survived,
I had to.
but you loved it. How do you survive that? How? If you really loved it, how?
You just
You
keep
get
trying.
back out there and find something better.
There may not be something better out there.
You won't know until you step outside.
Aww.
All done.
Well, how's it look?
Whoa. Okay.
You know what?
I think he surprised himself with his
I'll
skills.
grab your hat.
Oh. Oh.
I remember this team. Your dad ever teach you about baseball?
No, not really.
Well, you come back, and I'll tell you all about it.
Ah.
It's a deal.
I kind of like it, like the side part. The swoosh.
I bring AJ back with me. Will you teach him too?
That would be such a good ending. Like, she goes, she finds AJ, and then they come back, and this is where it ends the series. Bring him back.
You bet. He belongs with you, Clementine. Bring him back.
Take Jesus and bring him back. Oh my. Is that it? No, okay, it's not. Okay. I'm all sniffles still, guys. Sorry, I'm still recovering from being sick. Look at her new coat. She somehow looks like she's grown up by like 5 years. Oh, the music seems a little ominous. I feel like Walker and zombie games always choose that like yellowish tone, like the yellowish kind of sandy tone. Ah! We did it! Ah. Okay, real quick. I know it's gonna go off and, you know, do all of its stuff, but okay. There were a lot of things going on. I guess I can talk about it with my experience with them, but I do just want to say one thing. This should have come as no surprise to anybody, me choosing to honor not only my father, but my relationship with David, despite him having a very, you know, I think he had a hard relationship with himself. And I know that he kept pushing others away. And unfortunately, he felt like his sole identity was as a soldier, and that just isn't true. But it was so ingrained in his brain that that's like all he saw himself as, and so it was really hard for him to like detach from that feeling. And unfortunately, that actually happens more than you would think. I think that's actually a pretty common thing amongst military sometimes. And so it's interesting that they chose to take that approach. I think it's also interesting that they chose the location as Richmond, because they've always done East Coast, right? But actually, Virginia has quite a few, I think, military bases and things like that. So I thought that was very interesting. And in fact, a lot of Army bases. So that couldn't have been, I don't know if that was like planned. I wonder what made them choose that city. I definitely want to look into that. But I thought that was an interesting spot for this whole like town. I thought that this season was fantastic because we did get to see a lot more of those communities, because if you recall in 1 and 2, you always hear about them, right? Like we heard about Wellington, or we experienced that really crappy community that now I've definitely forgotten the name of, but we're getting to actually step inside those and spend more time and see like the issues that are even within communities and not just on the road. So I liked getting to see the life on the road, but then also within a community. There were a lot of factors playing into this, but all that I was trying to say is like, despite David's personality and everything, it shouldn't have come as a surprise to you guys that I stuck with my family at the end. Yes, Kate was technically family, but she wasn't blood, and you know, that's a whole nother thing. And at the end of the day, it was the same reason why I couldn't tell her I loved her, was my respect for my sibling. And I always talk about this. I'm a huge family person, right? And I don't know, I just feel like blood is thicker than water, and I truly believe that, you know, with our father too, like they showed that at the beginning of this episode for a reason, and I needed to see it through. I needed to honor the family. I think they all deserved that much, and it's not like I tossed Kate to the side or anything, but I felt like I wanted David to go out with somebody there. I didn't expect him to die. There was like a part of me that didn't expect him to die, but I don't regret my choice. I really don't. So all right, let's click through this. All right, your experience with David was brotherly. I'm going to turn it down just a smidge because it's the music. So I'm going to like read it and keep that like quieter in the background. But yes, your experience with David was brotherly. You accepted David's hand after he punched you on the night your father died. Hold on, the music's just distracting for me, so I'm just going to read out loud. I'm sorry, there's no background. You supported David's plan to meet at his house in Richmond. Okay. In the time of need, you stood by David. After David passed, Gabe shot him to prevent, I'm going to take these off, from turning. So yes, our relationship was brotherly. I want to say the choices. Your experience with Kate was distant. This shouldn't come as a surprise by any means. You were relieved to see Kate alive in the junkyard. So I started to kind of play into that. I think you guys could tell, I think you guys could tell that I was definitely fighting myself on this. I rejected her once we got to Richmond and discovered that Hera's brother was alive. So I didn't mind creating a relationship with her when I thought he had been gone. But as you guys saw, like that quickly changed as soon as I saw our brother, you know. Your experience with Gabe was considerate. I want to know the options now. Considerate? You upset Gabe by not staying in the trailer, of course. You told Gabe the truth about his neighborhood friend. After David drove away, you went after your nephew. And you encouraged Gabe to honor the memories of those he lost. So considerate is interesting. I feel like you could definitely have some bad things. Yeah, your New Frontier story. So I guess maybe Eleanor or Tripp could have died. I don't know why one is showing. I guess no, I think they're just respecting all of them. You reassured Tripp by promising, and then finally you picked Tripp to live, but Joan shot him to teach you a lesson. And then I forgave Eleanor for betraying Joan. Tripp, I have only good things to say about. I think he was a fantastic character and also an incredible fighter. Eleanor, I really liked her. I mean, you guys saw I was actually trying to, I think I forgot about Kate when I found Eleanor, to be honest. But either way, it ruined it for me when she went. I talked about this in that moment. It is a really double-edged sword, right? Because she thought she was doing right by herself and protecting others. Like, she wants to just practice her medicine and save people. She is selfless in a way, but she put the lives of those she loved at risk because of it. However, I also think a lot of this factors in, or plays a factor into the point where they don't ever talk exactly about everything that Joan did. And I think those are things that just don't have to be restated on screen, but it's just implied that they probably do tell all these characters what Joan was doing with all of them. So I don't know. There's definitely more there with Eleanor, but Tripp didn't deserve to be told that she didn't like him and then also die in the same day. Ava did die. Look, despite your not picking her to live, Ava died saving you on the overpass. Very interesting that she saves us only to die herself. I was really irritated by that death because she deserves better. I think she deserved a much more honorable death than getting yeeted by a walker out of a window, like off of the bridge. That was a horrible way to go. And then Lingard, I was not about to help him with that lethal injection. And it's interesting because for some reason I thought he still committed suicide himself at the way that we ended it, or something they said. It made it seem, him not being there the whole next day, which I should have known because he was abusing drugs. So it makes sense that he wasn't there in the morning to be at the trial and things. But it seemed kind of crazy to me. And so he told us AJ's story. So I think either way you find out about AJ, I bet you either find out when Clem or you decide to assist his suicide, or at the end he finally tells you. So I am glad that I kept him alive. So I did save one person. So far we've lost 4 people. Conrad, we kept alive. I loved Conrad as a character, although this goes back to people are fickle. And I think that that statement just implies to how much time that they've had since they're like a triggering moment or something. Because if you notice, when he was talking about leveraging Clem to help assist them, that was really close to after the loss of a lot of his characters that he loved, like Francine. He just saw her get tortured and then brutally murdered. And so, I don't blame him for a second for being a little bit unhinged in that moment. And then you see him start to come back to, I think, himself. And he turned out to save us in the end. He was such a badass. Are you kidding me? And then Jesus. I have no bad words about this man. You guys let me know that he's actually a comic character. And so I'm hoping we see him in season 5 because I think he was such a polarizing character. And it has nothing to do with the fact that his name is Jesus. It's just, I think that's interesting that they picked that as his nickname too, though. There's definitely a lot deeper things there as well. And I'm amazed that he ended up coming back to help us. But I did predict that. That was one thing I got right. So his character, and his voice, I was not expecting that voice when he came out at the episode 2 or something. That was insane. Okay. So New Frontier Star. Okay. Joan is a mystery. Joan's whereabouts are currently unknown. Hold on. That's not good. Oh, that might be bad news bears. Joan was interesting. I kept saying the cake is a lie because she was offering us the cake versus spinach, and I chose to say neutral there. But there was something about her character that was shifty. I don't know what, but yeah, that's going to be interesting. I wonder if we'll see her in the next season. Because the next, I don't know. I would imagine that this one, I know a lot of people give this season shit. And I know this is a long outro, but I gotta give the recap, I know that a lot of people give this season shit, but it's got to there's got to be a lot of things in this that trickle into the next season. So I don't know. I feel like I want to know the writer's reason for choosing a different main character. Because I actually enjoyed it. I liked seeing Clem's character and growth from an outside perspective. I think it definitely puts the characters under a different microscope, and you kind of get an idea of who they are and the actions they make from a completely different perspective. And I think it's good. Sometimes you need that, because I think often we are so, I was doing at the beginning of this, the very first episode, I was all Team Clem, and I'm still Team Clem. I'm still she's my girl and I'll protect her at all costs. However, I think it's easy to have those rose-colored glasses, and there are some things she's gonna have hard decisions to make, and especially with the stuff with AJ, I think there's a lot of really deep undertones that are going to continue to grow, and she's going to continue to grow in the next episode as well. I wonder how many years will have passed, or if it's going to pick up right after. So Clint doesn't, Clint with Clint. David decided to shoot him on stage, and I agreed to Clint's deal. I didn't think that Joan was going to let us out, so I wasn't so harsh with David on that one, because I also agreed that I don't think Joan was going to let us out for a second. But I will miss Clint's. I think he was the main guy for crops or something. So, did you stand with David on the ledge? You and 92% of people stood with him. Players stood with him. I'm actually surprised that even 8% didn't. I mean, I don't really know. I think that 8% is people who were like, screw David, the dude's a douche. Or you guys tell me that the amount of people that play this, like, this is including replays and stuff like that. So people might just be going back through to see other options, I'm sure. I think y'all said that that sways a factor. Oh! Yeah, okay, yeah. I did say nothing. I think it was in my panic that I said nothing. Wow, okay, so 53% of players confess their love for Kate. I believe that for... yeah, I definitely believe that. I'm probably among the minority of players that didn't choose to kind of ship Javier and Kate together. I know. People came clean about it or denied having a relationship. I don't think I would have denied. I either would have told them that I loved her, or I don't know. Did you fight David back? This number I'm surprised about. You and 63.5% of players showed your love for David, even though he took his anger out on you. I have nothing to say to that other than I emotionally in that moment, the volume that it would speak to David and the people around you by choosing to not fight back is going to be volumes more than getting in that brawl, and that wasn't going to solve anything. And so I didn't know that it was going to unlock the we respected our father's wishes though, so I was kind of happy about that. Okay, I think this is the last one. Did you go after Gabe or with Kate? I told you guys. So interesting that they pick this as Gabe or Kate. So you either get to keep Kate or Gabe alive then maybe, or I don't know. You and 30. I'm actually impressed that even 35.9% of players went after Gabe. I don't know, call it motherly instinct or something, but I felt like Gabe and David deserved me to go after them. It was slightly influenced by the fact that I get to go on a motorcycle, but y'all, you shouldn't have been surprised by that with how I was pretty neutral towards Kate this entire game for the most part. So, and then did Clementine come along with you? Oh, after the fight with David, Clementine followed her own path, splitting up from you and 53.3% of players. Wow, so you can actually get her to stay. I guess in that final moment, if you say, let him be. Interesting. Okay, that's going to really be interesting in the future. I wonder, I mean, it does import your information, so I don't want to look up spoilers or like look up anything until I finish the 4th season, and then I want to find out everything. Like I want to see every different type of playthrough you can get and all. So I actually really enjoyed this season. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. I'm going to stop rambling. This has been like the longest outro ever, but I did feel like there was a lot of explaining to do this chapter. And yeah, wow. I think this season I have had a lot of parts where I've been in like a very small percentile, but I don't think I've been in this small of a percentile since I picked Kenny before Wellington at the end of last season. So, this was actually a fantastic season. So I am going to get started on season 4. I know that's highly requested. So what you can expect if you stuck around to this end, you can expect I'm going to finish out The Last of Us. So I'm going to finish uploading these 2 at the same time. And then I will finish publishing all of The Last of Us, and then I will start pushing out all of the episode 4 or the season 4 episodes in order, and obviously in order, but one after the other. So I'm not going to toggle between another game. So you guys can expect to see that in one, like, I think it'll be 4 or 5 episodes. So it'll be like a week and a half. I think that it will come out in a whole like week and a half or something, not in a week and a half. Okay, I'm rambling. Okay, I gotta go bye. Guys, thank you so much for your time and your patience. And yeah, I will catch you guys in the next episode or season or video. All right, gotta go bye. Okay, wait. Real quick, because I realized that I was about to miss out on this. And you guys, I've been so good at like making sure I clicked through everything, but I did forget to click through one more time. And so it looks like how could I forget Clem? Okay. Your Clementine became a free spirit. Clementine enjoyed brief, happy days with her loyal friend Kenny and AJ until a terrible accident changed all of their lives. She promised Kenny in his dying moments that she would take care of AJ. I actually am glad I read this because I did forget that we made that promise to him. And so us going after him at the end definitely makes me feel better. Like that was the right decision to honor Kenny. After circumstances forced her to join the New Frontier, Clem didn't hesitate to use their resources for her own ends, leading to exile and tearful farewell. Well, when Javi and David fought at the water tower, Clem remembered a similar fight long ago. She took control of the situation by putting a gun to David's head, stopping the violence before it escalated. Yes, that just reminded her completely of Kenny and what's her name? Oh, that girl. Once David took off in the truck with Gabe, Clem decided the best strategy would be to split up and help as many people as possible, confident in her own skills and Javi's ability to handle himself. You know, interestingly enough, I feel like what this kind of did was at the end, it almost like ushered the choices and the decisions back to Clem while still having Javi pick. It did feel like she started to regain control, which might help with that transition into the 5th season. So that's really cool. And then, is that it? Oh, crap. Hold on. Oh, I know you guys can't hear. Hold on. I'm such a mess. I should have kept pressing through. I should have known better. She's gonna run into Jesus? No, we're just queuing badass Clem moment. Are you kidding me? It's the red leather.
AJ.
I'm gonna find you, AJ. It's the red leather jacket. Clementine's story will continue. I almost feel like they had to put that in there because they probably, I wonder if they got backlash like right away from not having you be her. That's obviously we knew. I think there was a strong part of me that knew she was going to continue. I mean, I talked like it definitely was going to be her picking it back up, and we kind of knew that, but it's nice that they gave us that reassurance. I got to figure out how much time, I mean, you guys will definitely let me know, but how much time lapsed between when they put this one out and then when they published the 4th season. I know I should just look it up real quick, but yeah, that was incredible. Yeah. Okay. Cue back to the exit. I'm glad I caught that because I knew you guys were gonna be upset if I didn't get the reaction for that. So anyways, bye.